Hi folks, I'm Danny Grizzle reaching out to all the people who love Kelsey and Enoch. We're talking about Upshur County, Texas. Two places, separate but only barely, really one people. I'm not in Kelsey today, but like many of you, my thoughts often carry me there. Many people still live in Kelsey, but others, Kelsey is just a place remembered from their childhood, perhaps only a place visited a time or two. For countless people, Kelsey is known only as a tick on the timeline of their ancestors. Maybe we've heard family stories or know someone named Kelsey. So Kelsey is both a real place, but it's also a legacy. Kelsey's a point on the map, but more than that, Kelsey is a place in the heart. Kelsey was also a community, a real community with real shared experiences. Many families from many places came here with a common purpose. As the 20th century saw terrible world events unfold, Kelsey provided a safe harbor where many families sheltered and nurtured their young. Marriages ensued, and many individual stories came together. Now, last year I filmed a series of interviews in Kelsey, adding to others that had been recorded before. One thing's becoming abundantly clear. There's an approaching event horizon where the living memory of what transpired in Kelsey will be lost. My purpose here is to encourage each of you to be a part of preserving the pioneer story of both Kelsey and Enoch in a form that can be easily shared with the world. To that end, a nonprofit 501c3 is being formed, and we need your help. More on that in a minute, but you may ask why there's a need. It's easy to think, well, we have Kelsey on Facebook, or books have been written. That's true enough, but books go unpublished and unread. Most of the works on Kelsey exist only in the form of manuscripts. They mold in the humidity of East Texas, and many are lost in the clutter of estates as final affairs are put in order. Facebook is great for interaction today, but Facebook's not an archive. These things quickly scroll off the timeline and disappear. Facebook is a wonderful way for the living to connect and share memories, but information is in bits and pieces, and there is no effective way to pass our story along to future generations. So what can we do? The church once played a major role in Kelsey. The school there was funded and staffed by the church. The church owned real estate, including the school, Kelsey Cemetery. All this ended long ago. The property was sold and the cemetery was deeded over to local control. We might wish the church history department would archive the history of Kelsey, but that's not reality. Years ago, not just Kelsey, but everywhere in the world, the church assigned local history to the custody and responsibility of local members and leaders. It's up to those who love Kelsey and Enoch to curate and preserve the history of the Latter-day Saint community of Upshur County, Texas. If we don't do it, nobody will. So why is a 501c3 necessary? Isn't the Kelsey Memorial Cemetery Association a nonprofit? Yes, but the cemetery is chartered under a special 501c13 section of the IRS code, which is tightly focused and limited to nonprofit community cemeteries. This makes a general purpose 501c3 nonprofit necessary. Forming a conventional 501c3 nonprofit for the sake of Kelsey and Enoch makes us eligible to seek funding from outside donors in ways that have never before been possible for this community. Formation of the Kelsey Enoch Pioneer Heritage Foundation is already well underway. Preliminary legal work has been done and papers have been filed. Bylaws have been written and wait to be approved. It's no simple matter to create a nonprofit, and great care has been taken to do everything right. Here's what you can do. Register your interest by filling out this simple membership form. It'll be distributed online in a downloadable file or handed out wherever possible. The initial membership registration begins June 1st and runs through the end of July. An August date will soon be set for the Foundation's Constitutional Convention and to hear a reading of the bylaws and to seek their approval. You can become a member of the Kelsey Enoch Pioneer Heritage Foundation at either an associate member level or a voting member level. You don't need to live in Kelsey or even in Texas. Just by registering, affiliate members will have a voice and also a vote on the bylaws of the new nonprofit. The proposed bylaws, upon approval, limit voting participation to voting members who are current on their annual dues of $50. Affiliate members can assist the foundation in its mission without paying dues, but they can't cast votes. So much has been done by so many to preserve the Kelsey Enoch story. We want to magnify those efforts, to add to, not take away from the personal efforts and work of so many family organizations with Kelsey roots. The Kelsey Enoch Pioneer Heritage Foundation will give us a new vehicle to preserve the story of these communities. I only wish this had been done a long time ago in honor of all those who have worked so long and so hard on these goals, with no clear idea how their efforts would be preserved for the future. The older I get, the more I see how everything is marginalized by time, that very little remains enduring and relevant. Your attention and consideration is precious, as is the history of Kelsey and Enoch. Let's all join together to begin this important work. Remember, the initial membership registration will be June and July, with an aim to pass bylaws sometime in August 2019. We're excited to begin this journey and have great hopes for your support and participation. Thank you.